Hi, if you work in a clinic, this video is for you. Today we are solving one of the hardest scheduler problem, how to show appointments when no provider is selected. In this view, we are looking at appointment across all providers. The problem is that one time slot may contain more appointments than the available space can display. Stack them vertically, but that only works for a few appointments. Eventually, we run out of the space. The same problem happen if we expand them horizontally. So, why do we need an all provider view? Imagine a patient walk into clinics and says, I have an appointment at 10 a.m., but I don't remember the doctor's name. The front desk need to scan every 10 a.m. appointments across providers. Switching between providers one by one would be so frustrating. That's why the summarized view matters. Now, the real question is, how do we show every appointment without overcrowding the scheduler? This is not just a UI problem, it is an architectural decision, and we are going to fix it. Let's see how we do it. We are going to use appointment grouping because it is the only approach that fits the summarized scheduler view. Right now, every appointment card show full details. You can see that. But when multiple appointments share the same time slot, like it is happening here, then we will combine them into one grouped slot, and that card will show the appointment count, a quick summary, while still giving access to every appointment inside the group. This design obviously needs some improvement. We will finalize that what should be shown here, but but in this design, but the current implementation is that right now there is one limitation of the grouping, and that is grouping can hide the exact timing of the appointments. So the main purpose of the appointment scheduling software is to visualize the day clearly. So I decided to add a visual timeline inside the group card. Now you can instantly see what each appointment start, how long it lasts, and where it fits in the time slot. For example, if we go over here, you can see that we have a visible time 2 p.m. to 15 p.m., but that need practical scanning, like reading. So to improve this behavior, if there could be a lot of slots in it, so we have added scrolling. This helps that, and you see when I hover over a specific appointment, it's visualize that on the um, time column, sticky time column. So it's easier to know that, for example, if you're looking for a pet chart, you just simply see and you can quickly tell that, okay, your appointment is at 2 p.m. So this is one of the problem we have solved, that in grouping grouped appointments, that we can easily visualize the time. And the other problems which I'm noticing is that maybe we need to show some more details here in the group slot. Maybe we can add I'm thinking maybe some details regarding provider or patients or the accounts or appointment types, something which could provide a hint for the front desk officer, and he or she can decide that whether to look into this appointment slot or not. So we need to fix this issue. Here we are showing the appointment types, and in the summarized view we need to show the appointment types, and sometimes the text is large to show here. So in that case, we need a summarized view. So that is another challenge we are solving, because user still needs to quickly see which appointment types are included in each cluster. To solve this, we have created a reusable color coding system with clear contrast and predefined colors. We can use the same system across our appointments management system for location, graphs, and reports. I have recorded a separate video explaining how it works, but it will definitely help the user to identify appointment types at a glance. So this is our appointment type screen. Uh, let's look at the functionality and see how our color system works. So each appointment type has is assigned color. If we click on this edit button, you can see it. It is showing the option for compact code, which will be the initials. and the appointment type color. And you can preview both the light and dark versions here, and can make a selection. Once selected, we will see how the color appears in the actual scalar. So I'm making a choice here like this one, and you see it is showing the both light and dark theme pairings. So let's update it. We are updating this one. So yeah, it's applied. So let's move to the next screen. We are back on our scheduler screen, and you can see that our color coding system is applied successfully to this appointment type and making it easier to scan. So our approach worked, and it is really helpful now. We are not using initials with pills. We are showing full name here, but on the cluster card, we are using initials of the appointment types. So you can see we have also updated this cluster summary card, and these are the providers initials, and these are the patients initials. But we also have a few challenges here. You see, the first one is Dr. Priya Rao. This is one of the providers name, and the initials are not being displayed correctly, and there is a reason. The reason is these are generated from the display name, and we are using a single input field to create the display name. Therefore, these are not being correctly created as initials. So we will definitely need to provide a better system to create initials. Let me show you what I'm talking about, which is showing the what is the possible linker display for the provider. And here you can see we are using one input field to show that this thing is optional. You don't need to add that. We have this credentials options, but we definitely need some improvement here. So we are going to add titles and other input fields like given name, suffixes, prefixes. So to make sure that initials can be created correctly. The initials, we have updated the profile structure. It may look like a small change, but it is a major structural update. The new format follow HL7 FHIR naming standard and is also compatible with the naming component built in HL7. So first we have uh, title or prefixes, for example, doctor or professor, and you can add multiple prefixes. Next thing is the given names. So FHR treat this as a collection. So for the first, middle, or any additional given names, use the same field. We have also added some description here. User can use the plus icon, and you can select the plus button to add names. So basically, apparently, given name can be extended. The middle name will be the part of the given name. Instead of creating it as a separate field, we are going to create it or treat it as the collection. Okay. Then we have the family name, because the naming traditions vary worldwide, and this field is spotted and should not be assumed to exist for every person. We are also supporting suffixes. Uh, Suffixes are different than you may say that credentials. Some well-known suffixes are like junior, senior, something like that. Okay. Now this structure allow us to generate initials from the first available given name and the family name. An important thing I would like to mention is that we also have this display credentials. Let me show you why these are used. So display credentials may be shown with the provider name, while their structured qualification and licenses remain part of the provider profile. And these are needed to show the provider's information where needed. For example, patient facing area or some other areas where provider wants to show to increase their credibility or their experience or something like that. Okay, and this is the improvement we have made, and you can see that the content written here is being reflected here. So we are going to maybe update it, maybe Mr. Smith, and this will help us to it will be automatically formatted. You can see here, and then the initial will be used. Now, another important thing I want to show you. Okay, here we go. You see, we have made this update, and we can see that the information is visible here. So we are using two kind of views to show the provider details. In the compact view, such as the front desk, we show the primary name and the family name, because this is where we need to consume the space in the most efficient way. And in the expanded view, such as patient facing provider details, we can show the full name, including the title, all given names, family names, suffixes, and credentials. So the format automatically adapt to available space and the importance of information. Right now, we are making the selection explicitly instead of letting the system decide it. So here we are showing kind of expanded information. For example, you can see here, this is the update we have made, and it definitely have improved the experience, because the initials are finalized, so they can quickly help us to track and read the compact information. And we have also standardized the things. This was one of the challenge we have solved, but there is one more challenge that we need to solve, and that is this appointment uh, cluster summary card. So basically, we still need to redesign it, because there are some issues. One of the issue I can see is that, for example, here you can see that Dr. Tiffany TM is supposed to be visible, but it's not. And the reason is the text is the provider details is not ordered the way that we want. We want to be ordered it with the time increasing, but right now it is, I think, into it not in the right way. So we definitely need to fix that. And I'm also thinking about redesigning this card to make sure that we can accommodate as much information as possible. So let's see how to solve this challenge. You can see we have achieved what we set out to fix. Provider and patients are clearly organized. Appointments are easy to scan, and appointment types stand out at a glance. We have solved the trade-off between provider details and the weak view. This is really useful for as a starting point for making the decisions. Less selections, you can easily scan where to start and make decisions. This is especially useful for mid-sized clinics. You can easily find the crowded slots, you can easily scan how to allocate your resources, and better use of your time. So more faster booking, less pressure on the front desk officer, and improved experience for everyone. If you have some suggestions, please do comment or reach out to me. We have achieved something great. The color coded appointments, easy scanning, the initials, everything is adding up to improve your experience for the clinic. Thank you.